call to action over Florida's new education standards for African American history. Tonight, a local pastor and community members came together to discuss the curriculum. That meeting was hosted by Pastor R.L. Gundy, who resigned from his job as a teacher last week after learning about the rule change. News 4 Jax reporter Alicia Hatcher was at that meeting. She's joining us now live with what came out of it. Alicia.
Ken, at the meeting, they discussed about what they would like to do about this new standard being passed. In the end, they decided to hire multiple attorneys to see what they can do from a legal standpoint. Dozens of people came together to decide how to go about Florida Board of Education's decision on the new standards about African American history. Earlier this month, the board approved new African American history standards for students from kindergarten through high school. Once social studies teacher R.L. Gundy learned of this new standard, he put in his resignation. He says he saw some disturbing trends before it was approved.
And as I was teaching, all the resources that I needed to actually properly teach the Black history, and then when you ask about it, the state had stopped some stuff from being able to have access to it. And then when you have to go get resources and when you pull those resources down, now you put yourself in jeopardy of getting in trouble.
One of the most controversial standards requires teachers to include instruction that slaves develop skills that could be applied for their personal benefit. Now, with this new curriculum going into effect this upcoming school year, Gundy says he plans on fighting back.
They have decided that we Black folks in this state don't matter. I keep that simple. And so we're going to show them that we do matter, and we're going to stay woke and awaken them as well.
Northside Coalition member Maceo George says they plan on uniting in this.
We're going to show the governor that we're not going to sit back and take his racist policy. And what they want to try to do is to shut us up, but we're not. We're going to continue to make them uncomfortable.
Gundy says his goal is to have this standard reversed and have the truth taught. Pastor Gundy says they plan on meeting again next Monday. He is inviting everyone in the community to come out and support. Coming up at 11, we'll hear how a parent feels about this new curriculum. But for now, reporting live, Alicia Hatcher, Channel 4, the local station.